Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we're going to be making this joy card in lemon lime twist, which is my favorite color. I'll be sad when this goes away, but all right, let's go ahead and get started. Here's the inside. It's very simple, but I like the color. Reminds me like the 50s, and that's my favorite time period too. All right, so I have a piece of lemon lime twist that is 5.5 by 8.5. I've scored it at 4 1/4. I'm going to give it a good crease with my bone folder here. I have two pieces of Whisper White, one for the outside and one for the inside. These are both 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have another piece of lemon lime twist that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, and that's the one. Well, let's do our die cutting first. So I'm going to take one of the pieces of Whisper White. I am using the large letters, and I'm once again using the Snow is Glistening stamp set because that ends at the end of the month. So I wanted to give you as many options as possible. And then I'm using the Snowfall Thinlits, and I'm using this snowflake right here. And then I am using the Y and the J from the large letters. And I'm just going to take this with my magnetic platform. I'm going to put this right in the middle here. And it doesn't matter how it looks because this is going to be covered up. Alright, I'm going to take my other cutting pad, put that over the middle, and I'm going to roll that through my Big Shot, and I am going to roll it back and forth a couple of times to get the snowflake cut through. It would be good to use your precision plate, but mine is buried somewhere and I didn't feel like digging it out, so I did not use that. So I'll just take that off. And we have the J here. And the Y. Put these away so I don't lose them. Although I could put them in my little cup that my son got me. I always forget about that. Alright, so we're going to set that aside for a second. And I'm just going to let me get out. Well, where's that now? Goodness sakes. Be nice to use your die brush and your foam pad. That looks like I put it away someplace. I'm preparing for a class, so I probably put that with my stuff for my class. So I'm just gonna quickly punch out all these little pieces here. And then once you start, you can just go through the back side and it should peel right off. So that wasn't too bad. All right. Let's put that away. Well, put that over there for right now. All my little pieces here. All right, now you're going to get your lemon lime piece here. And I'm going to take my embossing buddy that I just had. I'm going to run that along the top and the bottom. Then I'm going to take this one from the Snow is Glistening stamp set. I'm going to show you which one it is. It is this one right here that looks like all the snow is falling. I'm going to take that along with my Versamark, and I'm going to ink that up. And that's going to go, oops, let me get a piece of scratch paper here. Because I'm going to be going off the edge here, so I want to make sure I get it all. So we want to make sure that we get this all inked up along the top first.
Hey, Mom. Can I come up to talk to you? Oh, sorry. You still there, Mommy?
And then a second time. And then one last time right here. Alright, then I'm going to take my white embossing powder. I'm just going to put some embossing powder on here. Oh, and it looks like I did not get quite enough I didn't get them quite close together there, but I am not going to worry about it. It is a handmade card, and handmade cards are not perfect. So I'm going to take my heat tool. I'm just going to let that heat up for a second. And I think I noticed that I missed a little spot right there. I think I got it all now. And I'm going to take my heat tool and I'm going to melt my powder here. And as soon as the powder melts, you want to move it along. Alright, now I'm not liking that is so white there up at the top. So what I'm going to do, I think I missed, is there is a little snowflake right here. I'm going to take that and I'm just going to use that to fill in my little gaps here. Make sure that it's dry. And let's see how that looks. Oops. Alright, I think that looks better. Yep. I think that's good. Okay. So now we're going to turn it over on this side. And I already put some embossing buddy on here, but since I was holding on to it, I think I'm going to do it again just in case. And then I'm going to do the same thing right here. I'm going to try and not do the same thing that I did before. But if I do, it was a pretty easy fix, so I'm not gonna stress about it too much. But I also don't want to overlap them too much, because then you lose some of the definition, I think. All right. Now it looks like I came down a little bit too far. Excuse me. But we should be able to fix that too. You want to make sure you get it all melted. Alright, so now I'll just flip that over. I'm going to take my stamp again. Just up at the top. Make sure this is dry. Or cool, I guess it is. And just there we go. Good. I must have been really careful on the first one because I did not do that at all, but you always do things on camera that you know, don't normally do. There we go. Okay. All right, let's get that out of the way here. Now, I'm going to take this one that I cut out and this one that I just embossed. Make sure that's nice and dry. Use whatever glue that you want. And we're just going to put that right over the top. So nobody's ever going to know that you did that. And I'm going to put that right over, leaving an even border on all four sides. Then we will take this and put that right on top of our card. Again, leaving an even border on all four sides. Okay. Looks like I didn't fold it quite as well as I should have. There we go.
Oh, you still not done yet?
Not yet.
I will stay right by the wall, okay, Mommy?
Then I'm going to take my snowflake here.
Can you do the snowflake, Mommy?
Go in the other room, please. Oh, he's such a funny kid. And I'm just going to put some dots of glue on here. And that's going to go right in the middle. As best you can. All right. Then I'm going to take my J. And that's going to go right about here. Try and get it straight. And then my Y. A little much on that one. All right, and then that one's going to go over here. All right. Then I'm going to take one of my large rhinestones. And let's put that right in the middle here. Okay, and now for the inside. Okay, so for the inside, I'm using this Merry Christmas to You and Peace on Earth to All the World. And my other piece of Whisper White here, and I have my Stamparatus all set up. And I'm also using the little cluster of snowflakes. And that's going to go right down here in the corner. And I'm taking my little ink cube here. That is from a paper pumpkin. And I do have to do this a couple of times because it's real light. Looks like my ink pad leaked out, so I think I need to re-ink this. But this is good, just to show you that if you have to do this, this works excellent. But I do usually store my ink pads upside down, so that might have been because I want my ink to stay at the top. All right, so there is my sentiment for the middle there. And then I'm just going to bring in my fast fuse again. And I'm just going to put some up at the top. And that just goes right in the middle here. And that is it. Isn't that pretty? I love the green. All right. So you only have until November 30th to get this suite. You can get everything is you're able to purchase separately, so you can get this stamp set, the snowfall stamp set. There are some snowflake trinkets, and then there's also one more stamp set that I have put away. And then there was some velvet cardstock, but that has unfortunately already sold out. So that is not orderable at this time. But there you have it. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. And all supplies can be purchased through my online store at www.happystamp.stampinup.net. Don't forget about our online extravaganza that is going on today. Today and tomorrow you get 10% in the main catalog of all stamp sets and kits. If you have any questions about that, just let me know. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.